camera on. People don't want it, man. They don't want to understand. All right, Shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites. We come out week in and week out, prophesy the downfall of America, which is known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures. All right, give double honors to our elders and apostles at Great Millstone. We give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Harakakadash.
All right, double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone, and honors to all the brothers and fellow laborers preaching the truth in sincerity, man, in all honesty. All right, pushing the word throughout the four corners of the earth, and all the sincere listeners that are listening to the words of Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, all right, with understanding. Yeah, man. Hey, so this is Babylon, man. America is Babylon the Great. All right, according to the scriptures, one that it talks about in Revelations. All right, and what does it say about Babylon? That Babylon is going to be destroyed, man. All right, America is about to be completely destroyed by nuclear missiles in World War III. All right, and the only bug outs that don't know it are you people that are living here in America. You don't know that nuclear bombs about to fall and burn up all you people out here, man. All right. Nobody wants to listen to this, man. This is something people want to get out of their ears, especially the so-called white man Esau. He don't want to hear that he's a devil. You got these suits walking around and shit. You know what I mean? Give me Psalms 50. Psalm 50, and I think it started at 19. You know? And then you can give me Psalm 53. We get Psalm 53. We get Psalm 50 first. All right? Because Esau, Edom don't want to hear the truth, man. All right, the truth is a terrible thing to an Edomite. All right, you got it.
50, 19.
Let me see. No, start at 16.
There's Psalm 50 and 16. But unto the wicked,
right off the bat, it says, "But unto the wicked." All right, hold those things that you got. Go to Job 9 and 24. All right, because it's important to know who the wicked is, man. All right, we know through the scriptures that it said that Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai gave the earth over to the wicked. Go ahead.
This is Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Yeah, if not, where and who is he, man? All right, so if the devil ain't the person that's running the world right now, all right, which the elite top banking families, who are they, man? So-called Jews. They're proclaimed to be of the nation of Israel. Really, they call themselves Israelis, man. And how the Rothschilds got that place is they bought that land, all right, and then they had something called the Balfour Declaration where they said, okay, the Jews are back in the land of Israel now. But that don't make no sense, because when you get Proverbs 29 and 2. Proverbs 29 and 2. And let's see what it says, because what does it say about the nation of Israel? That they are the righteous and holy people. Alright? So, if they are the righteous and holy people, the scripture is going to tell you what the world will be like in the rulership of the Israelites. Go ahead.
This Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Okay? So, according to the Balfour Declaration, the Jews are in the land of Israel right now, but the people aren't rejoicing, man, because the righteous are not in authority. Job 9 and 24, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Hey, if you was talking to me, just know that you're the devil. You're going into slavery, you stupid bitch. Come get it. Come find out, faggot. Fucking punk bitch. You ain't shit. You're going down, motherfucker. Hey, what?
Death to the so-called white man.
Hey, man.
All you did is destroy and rape and murder everywhere you go throughout the world.
Hey, these Mexicans right here, watch, they're gonna eat your ass for dinner when that day comes, stupid bitch. Hey, and this is the times that we're in right now. We're in the time of war, man. We're in the time of cursing out the rulers of this world, man. What does it tell you? Get hold what you got. Get Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. All right, because great tribulation is coming to America, man. All right, whether you want to hear it or not, the Lord don't give a shit, man, and neither do I. All right, hey, bro, America's about to be destroyed. You know that?
By thermonuclear missiles.
Russia's gonna destroy this place. Esau thinks it's funny, man. Esau thinks everything's funny, man. Hey, watch when this fool's getting chased out of the earth, man.
Hey, that's the spirit of these people. They want to walk up and down here thinking everything's fine. And here it is, the other countries, they're sharpening their swords to throw nukes upon America.
Hey, man, these other countries are in squalor, man. America's living deliciously. You got Venezuela, the economy collapsed. Mexico's fucking dangerous as fuck right now, man. All right, Africa's going through nothing but pure hell. All right, over there in Europe, you got France, you got Greece, you got Spain. What are they doing, man? Uproars and uprisings. All right, economies are collapsing. Sanctions are being put out. America's in a cold war with Russia right now, man, and China too. All right, they're in a trade war. All right, Iran and Israel are coming closer and closer to a nuclear war. Man, this thing is lit. All right, so-called white man is being exposed throughout the four corners of the earth. Everybody's turning against the devil, man. Everybody's hating on this devil, man. Right. Everybody's backing this devil up into a corner right now, and he's trying to defend himself, man. Hey, the Lord's forcing this devil to make his last move, man. All right, and when that happens, when Esau makes his move, that means the Lord's gonna make his move, man. All right, there's gonna be a race where the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are gonna come together to destroy you so-called white people in these other nations that's out here, man. All right, what I tell you to get? Get Ecclesiastes 12:1.
This Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth.
Yeah, remember your Creator. Remember the Creator in the days of your youth, man. All right, go ahead.
While the evil days come not, nor
the evil days come not. All right, right now you're in a grace period. The evil day ain't here yet. You can laugh and you can go and get burritos and Starbucks and drink until you throw up on the street. You can do all that shit right now, man. All right, you could be up in your room and jack off the porn all fucking day. Hey, nobody will tell you shit, but the evil day is coming when there ain't gonna be no internet, there ain't gonna be no TV, there ain't gonna be no shopping malls, there ain't gonna be no clothing stores, there ain't gonna be no burrito trucks, there ain't gonna be nothing out here, man. And motherfuckers gonna be killing each other over cans of beans and shit, man. Hey, what does it say? It talks about a famine that was so bad. Hold that. Give me 2 Kings 6:22. All right. All right. It talks about a famine that was happening in the ancient world, in the ancient days, in the northern kingdom, man, in the land of Samaria. That there was a famine that was so bad that women were eating their children. All right. Their infant babies. People were eating their babies, man. All right. It talks about how people were buying bird shit to eat it. Pigeon poop, man. People were fighting over pigeon shit to eat it, man. Got it?
2 Kings 6:22.
Yep, 6:22.
This is 2 Kings 6:22. And he answered, thou shalt not smite them. Wouldest thou smite those whom thou hast taken captive?
Start at 24.
This 2 Kings 6:24. And it came to pass after this that Ben-Hadad, king of Syria, gathered all his host and went up and besieged Samaria.
Yeah, man. So in the ancient world, it said that the king of Syria went up and besieged Samaria. Hey, what's coming to the world today? Look.
Say that song, babe.
This is Isaiah 59:19. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. Why? Because Israel was scattered throughout all four corners of the earth. All right, so from the west to the east, all across the world, all right, there's going to be those that are going to wake up and fear the name Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. And it's going to be preaching the word in truth and in sincerity, like they're supposed to be doing, man. Telling the devil, the so-called white man, that he's the devil and he's about to go into slavery. All right, you can wear a three-piece suit, you can call yourself white, but you're not. You're the devil. You're going to be destroyed, man. Simple as that. Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai shall lift up a standard against it. So there's going to be another siege, man. There's going to be another 70 AD. The Bible talks about Jacob's trouble when the enemy comes in like a flood. All right? Go ahead.
And there was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besieged it until...
There's a great famine in Samaria. This is Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. There's a saying in the world that says history repeats itself. Right? Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. Alright? So there's no new thing under the sun. Different empires came and they fell. Nothing new. Alright? The scriptures are what's real, man. Never mind. Oh wait. Oh yeah, Job 14 and 5 says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Alright? So everybody has bounds that they cannot pass. Everybody's got a time that they live and they got a time that they die. When it's your time, it's your time. That's it, man. Alright, because the Lord appoints boundaries to everybody's life. You know you're the devil, you're going into slavery, right? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Stupid red bastard. Go ahead. So the thing that was, it is that which shall be done. Alright, Job 14 and 5, he appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Alright, so when this devil's kingdom is to go down, which is going down, you can see it. Everybody's hating on the so-called white man these days, man. You can see this devil's time is up, man. We're in that time right now. This is that time to be on fire for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because this is the appointed time that you're going to see your enemy crumble right before your eyes, man. Go ahead. All the smug looks on these people's faces is going to be turned into a low countenance, man. People's faces are going to turn pale when they see Yahweh Hashem Yahushai coming with the chariots, when they see nuclear missiles coming, when their kids are starving to death, when a so-called white man is snatching you up, putting you in concentration camps, and putting an RFID microchip in your fucking wrist. Watch. Go ahead.
Behold, they besieged it until an ass's head was sold for 80 pieces of silver.
An ass's head. That's not very much meat in the head. What do you got, a tongue? You got cheek? You know? What are you going to be doing? Eating brains and cartilage and shit? It says sold for 80 pieces of silver, man. Go ahead.
And the fourth part of a cab of dove's dung for 5 pieces of silver.
Hey, 5 pieces of silver to buy some bird shit to eat it. Because you're going to be starving out here. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. I want you to. Go ahead.
And as the king of Israel was passing by upon the wall, there cried a woman unto him, saying, Help, my lord, O king. And he said, If the Lord Yahweh do not help thee, whence shall I help thee?
Hey, he said, if the Lord's not helping you, how am I going to help you, man? That's what a lot of people are going to get too. All right, go to the sellers and buy. We're getting to them times where we ain't even answering questions anymore. We're just prophesying because we're so close to that time. We don't care if you understand or not, man. We're at the point where if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. All right, and there ain't nothing you gonna do about it neither. Go to the sellers and buy, man. Go to the markets, man. Go ahead.
Out of the barn floor of, or out of the wine press.
Yeah, remember it said that the king of Syria besieged the land. And so everybody's starving. Said the famine was so great, people were using 4 pieces of silver to buy bird shit, man. And then this lady said, King, help me. He said, how am I gonna help you? If the Lord don't help you, how can I help you? When shall I help you from? Out of the barn floor, out of the wine press. There's no wine. There's no food. All right. It's a damn famine out here. So why he's like, where am I gonna get you? Where am I gonna get you any help from, man? You can't see that the Lord is destroying this place? Go ahead.
And the king said unto her, What aileth thee? And she answered, This woman said unto me, Give thy son, that we may eat him today.
Wow. The famine was so bad, you said this woman said, Give thy son, that we may eat him today. Go ahead.
And we will eat my son tomorrow.
Wow, so they're making a deal. We'll eat your son today, and then tomorrow we'll eat my son. And then what? Go ahead.
So we boiled my son and did eat him.
Boiled a baby. They boiled a baby and ate it because the famine was so bad. Go ahead.
And I said unto her on the next day, Give thy son, that we may eat him. And she hath hid her son. And it came to pass, when the king heard the words of the woman, that he rent his clothes, and he passed by upon the wall.
Yeah, he rent his clothes, man. When you are king over a land, and your people are coming to you talking about that they're eating their kids, that's vexing, man. All right? Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The thing that has been, it is that which shall be. Hey, so back in those days, there was a famine. Guess what's going to happen here? There's going to be a famine. All right? And this is just the beginning of the camp. We're just getting started, man. We're just getting started out here. If it happened back then, it's going to happen today. People are going to be eating their babies, just like it says in the Bible. Look, the thing that has been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. What's up? You say something or no?
I said, nice poncho.
Nice poncho.
Yeah.
Nice poncho. All right, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Appreciate it. All right. So people were this nice poncho. We're talking about people eating their kids because famine's gonna be in the land. And what he gets out of it is nice poncho. That's probably a devil, bro. That's probably a so-called white man right there.
Yeah, these people have no idea what's coming. You know, that they're walking up and down here thinking everything's fine. Everything's not fine. You know, just look at the government shutdown. Everybody started bugging out. You know, everybody's still gonna be bugging out because of what's happening. Yeah.
These people are crazy, man.
Look, shut down my wife
look.
and I can't eat.
Can I buy a cigarette for that?
No, don't do it.
What? Don't trust me?
No, don't smoke. It's bad for you. It's gonna kill you. You're gonna die before you get to see nuclear missiles.
I know why.
Oh my God. All right, yeah, this is Matthew 24 and 4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Mashiach, and shall deceive many. All right, many people are deceived, man. Look how many people that believe in this Christianity, they believe in Catholicism. All right, you have people that actually come back and say that they're Jesus Christ in the flesh, and they got millions of followers and shit, man. You got this dude, they call him Jesus of Siberia. He's over there in Siberia, so-called white man. He comes out in white robes with long hair, and he has a congregation that follows whatever he says, man.
Oh, sorry.
And that goes right into the prophecy. What's going on?
Yeah, that is what's really going on at the end of the day, huh?
Yeah. People are being deceived. What's up, man?
You got punched with that.
Are you kidding me? Enough with the ponchos. Get out of here, man. We're preaching the Bible. Don't ask about a poncho. Fucking retard. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So the end is not yet, but right now you're hearing about what? Wars, rumors of wars.
Yeah.
Why is it going to be World War III?
And the longest
Yeah.
longest government shutdown.
Longest government shutdown, and they're temporarily putting it back on. What happens when that temporarily goes away, man? They're going to shut it back down
Me
again.
and my wife go hungry again.
Yeah, exactly.
People are
Exactly.
aid.
And you know why?
And I'm
Because the
gonna be
government don't give a shit about you or anybody else that's in this country, man.
There it is
All right?
there.
Why? Because
Nailed
these
it,
corporations don't give a shit about you
That's
or anybody else in this country, man. Because all these corporations, the government, America is run by the elites, the so-called white man, the so-called Jew, man. all right, which are the wicked according to the Bible. All right, Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's like, I know, my junk's hanging out. This fool don't give a shit. He's at the point in his life where he don't care about nothing. That type of dude.
That's all bad.
All the way to the end of the world, that motherfucker's gonna be the rapist of the year, man. Yeah. So wars and rumors of wars, all right? And the end is not yet, so we're not necessarily there yet. The evil day hasn't come yet, but actually it is here, man. Because we're living in evil times, man. It tells you in the scriptures, knowing, redeeming the time because the times are evil, all right? Nobody understands the Bible, man. These people are seeking after righteousness. Only thing these people are seeking after is how they're gonna please their own flesh, man. You got people that are out here starving on the street, and motherfuckers just walking by like it's nothing, man. They see more and more homeless population growing, and they just walk up and down here like it's nothing, man. They can't even see this place falling apart right in front of their eyes, man. Or they think, oh, the homeless has always been around there. Never, not like this, man. And you know what, too? The majority of the population in America depends on food stamps, depends on EBT, depends on government help, man. What happens if you take away food stamps and government aid? Section 8, all right, low-income housing. The homeless population is gonna outnumber the people that actually have jobs and houses. You're gonna just have a zombie apocalypse. The world, hey, America's gonna get overrun with fucking bug outs, man. They're gonna be looking to steal your kibbles and bits, man.
Yeah, talking about the zombie apocalypse. Imagine all these people hooked on fucking pharmaceutical drugs. You know, when you start detoxing from these drugs, you go through heavy detox symptoms. You start bugging out, fucking hearing voices, which are demons. But all these people are gonna be bugging out when they don't have their fucking high blood pressure pills, antipsychotics. It's gonna be fucking insanity out here, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Steroids. There's major problems. Like there's some people that come off that medication and they're fucking completely out of their minds, like psychotic and shit, man. Come off of that medication, then what's gonna happen? They're gonna take away your Medi-Cal, your Medicaid, your Medicare, all that stuff, man. Then how are you gonna get any of this medication that you need to stay sane and shit? This is gonna be a bug out population, man. Full of serial killers and rapists and murderers, man. All right, thieves, robbers.
first time.
Oh, it's gonna go nuts out here, man. All right. Hey, in a world where everybody's fighting to survive, only the craziest motherfuckers gonna get somewhere.
And everybody now distract themselves with TV. When all that distraction is gone, people realizing they actually live in an actual physical world. And oh shit, I can't distract myself with bullshit anymore. They're just gonna fucking bug out.
Hey, me and the brother were talking about that earlier. Back in the day, when you wanted to meet a girl, you would just go up and talk to her.
Yeah, God.
Nowadays, people be stalking girls on social media.
Yeah.
They got an Instagram, they got a Snapchat, they got a Facebook. This is the age of internet stalking, man.
Yeah.
You got hackers that can hack into people's profiles and shit. They can see where you live. Hey, you got these people that post everything that they do on Snapchat, on Instagram, on Facebook. And what happens? You enter into a store, what does your smartphone say? Oh, rate your experience at this store. How was your experience at Walmart? How was your experience at Earl of Sandwiches? How was your experience at La Victoria? Rate it with 5 stars or 4 stars or whatever. So it tracks where you're at. You'll take a picture and it'll say what time it was, what the date was, what the location is, what store you're at, what club you're at, what hospital you're at, wherever you're at, man. That's Esau's tracking system, man. When you go like what's happening right now in China, they have AI. What? Hey man, fuck you, man. Hey, what they have right now is they have facial recognition in China. So they have a points reward system. So if you do good in society, they give you a good rating. If you're a bad person in society, they'll publicly shame you. They will put your picture up and a little profile about you and what you did. Oh, some lady was trying to cross the street and you just walked past her like nothing. And they'll notice little stupid shit like that and put you on blast. I'll tell you what, man, they do that. They do that with the men of the Lord. We're gonna be the lowest. We're gonna have the lowest rating system on earth, dude. He said faggot 600 times in one sentence. Hey man, hey, get a can you give me Daniel? Get Daniel 12:4. Actually, get Daniel. Start at get Daniel 12:1. What's up, man? You reading the sign? Yeah. Go ahead.
This is Daniel 12:1. And at the time shall Michael stand up, the great prince.
That was Esau walking by, reading the sign. You're in a drunk stupor, didn't even know what was going on.
He was walking, stumbling.
That's Esau, man. Esau's hooked on phonics, man. This motherfucker is the biggest drug addict in the world today. Hey, the most Vicodin pills are prescribed to the so-called white man. Oxycontin, you know what I mean? And then when Edomites lose their whole life because of Vicodins and Oxycontin and prescription drugs, what do? They go to the hood and they get heroin. The cheap stuff. They start smoking meth and crack and heroin and shit. You know what I mean? So the rich boys get turned into poor boys, po' boys, man. They have a sandwich like in New Orleans called po' boys. Yeah, go ahead.
And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was, since there was a nation even to that same time.
Yeah, what did we read earlier? All right, we read that in Samaria there was a great famine. It was so bad that people were eating their children, man. Buying bird shit. Four score pieces of silver, 20, 40, 60, 80 pieces of silver for an ass's head. Right? Deuteronomy. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 52. It says, and he shall besiege thee in all thy gates. All right? When you go, hey, look, they have barrios, they have hoods, they call them the ghettos. What else they call them? They call them traps, man. There's certain places like you go to like LA and shit, and they'll say, we had this whole block sectioned off with like dumpsters, garbage cans. And if you came through there would be Jakes with guns standing on top of the roof. And if you weren't from there, they would light you up. The cops would roll through there, they'll get lit up, man. All right, they call it the trap. All right, hey, what's gonna happen when the enemy comes in like a flood? There's gonna be a time of trouble. They call it Jacob's trouble because in all these different hoods, like look at Chicago, man. Chicago has a very high population of Israelites, okay? And what's going to happen when the enemy comes in like a flood during Jacob's trouble? Martial law. Hey, Esau's going to bring in these martial law troops to besiege thee at all thy gates, man. Right? This goes back to the curses that's in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, man. All right? Deuteronomy 28. 52. And he shall besiege thee in all thy gates, until thy high and fenced walls come down, wherein thou trusted throughout all thy land. And he shall besiege thee in all thy gates, throughout all thy land, which the Lord thy power hath given thee. And thou shalt eat the fruit of thine own body. What does that mean, man? That's cannibalism. All right, the fruit of thy own body. What does it say? The fruit of the womb? Talking about your own kids. Thy flesh and thy blood, man, your own children. That's in the curses in Deuteronomy 28, man. This happened in the past during the ancient times, during 70 AD, all right? When Jerusalem was besieged in 70 AD. You had other times where they would starve out Israel. This thing is a reoccurring thing. They tell you in the world, man, history repeats itself. The Bible also tells you that history repeats itself, all right? and thou shalt eat the fruit of thine own body, the flesh of thy sons and of thy daughters, which Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, thy power had given thee. So the Lord's the one that gave you everything that you have in this life, man. All right? Hey, Job 9 and 24. The earth was given